Imagine you enter into a commercial lease. The terms of the commercial lease is a bit murky and you're running the risk of being sued for over $1 million. That's the situation that one of our clients found himself in earlier this year. The facts are this. So our client signed a commercial lease, which is a 5x5. So that's a 5-year lease with a 5-year option. Each year's rent is at least $200,000. Now, what happened was they signed a lease and then there are some changes. The landlord's representative told the lessee, which is our client, don't worry about that lease, we'll issue a new one. Later on, our client took possession of the premises. They found issues with the property. There were some equipments, there were certain things that need to be fixed. And if these items weren't fixed, it would heavily impact our client's ability to trade in that premises. A couple of issues at hand here. First issue is there a valid lease? Second issue is, what did the landlord agreed or did not agree to repair? And the third issue is, when is rent payable? Is the rent payable after a certain period of time, or is the rent payable after the equipments were fixed up, were rectified? So there were all these issues at play. It was just a messy situation to deal with. Now, obviously, communication between the landlord and our client, the lessee, has broken down. Our client wanted to exit the lease. But this is a very risky thing. If you exit a lease, if you break a lease without a valid legal reason, or without valid legal grounds, you run the risk of repudiating the contract, which means the landlord can claim for the whole entire rent to be paid immediately. And this is not a risk that we want our client to go through. Our client then contacted us, told us about the situation they were in. We contacted the landlord's legal representative. We advanced a particular position, and ultimately, our client was able to walk away from the lease without any risk of being sued for that whole $1 million. So I think that's a very good outcome considering the mess they were in beforehand.